Hey everyone, welcome back to CK2 Plus and the Karlings, and we have an event here about Jeanne, the Maid of Essex. This is Jeanne d'Arc. My lord, there are strange tidings from the county of Essex. As a country suffers under the strain of war, a young woman has come forward and declared that the Lord has spoken to her and instructed her to deliver us from the enemies of our land. She wears armor, wields a sword, and rides with the soldiers. Her name is Jeanne, and she is said to be approaching your court at this very moment to offer her services to you as a leader in the war. Surely it is an absurd notion that a young peasant woman should take the role of marshal or general of the emperor's armies. Let us receive her and see what she can do for us. Yes, we shall. Now, we're currently once again involved in the war here. Wales is having another peasant revolt. Kind of frustrating to deal with this, but there's not much I can do. Other than that, not much has happened. I think, our son has had a daughter, Charlotte Karling. So very nice. So he at least proves fertile, which I think it may not actually be his problem once he takes over. Other than that, I don't think anything particularly important has happened. So I guess we can just move on forward. 8,000 men. We need little bit of a better general here. How about you? Jocelyn obviously leading the center. We'll have him attack, maybe not across the river. Let's at least attack from here. This is still going to be, problematic. At least we didn't take too much losses there. Alright, let's check out this fight. We have an amazing command in the center, so we should be doing fine there. Yeah, okay. Breaking one of their flanks was sufficient. This one fell too, and even this one. So, yeah, just victory on all fronts. And the war has been won. We can return. Okay, now let's quickly check out. We can go for another grand hunt. I very much want to do that. Let's go for a hunt, and let's check that woman that has arrived at our court, Jeanne, because she is somewhat important. She is an organized, aggressive leader, inspiring leader. She's chaste and celibate, zealous, honest, brave, trusting, a martial lady, and has 32 martial, brilliant strategist. We can only make her court jester at the moment. I don't know if we, here's the thing. First of all, we don't think that she has a connection to God. We don't care about this. Secondly, we're a little bit too proud, I would say, that we would accept peasant women to lead our forces, and then we also just generally want to avoid war. So I mean, we're joining in on these peasants wars just to bring order back to these lands, but we don't actually want to engage in warfare necessarily. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we'll think about this lady. I think for now we'll just dismiss her and not talk about her. We have actually 2 Joffreys as friend, I just realized. So I think we're just not gonna talk about her. Maybe that's probably the best course of action at the moment. Now the Grand Hunt is over, and this has been the second time where I am actually not hunting myself. I'm just hunting. I'm sending out the best hunters. So I think we're gonna have to change this. It just doesn't work with the Craven trait. It's unfortunate, but there's no way you can actually truly go hunting if you're a Craven. Which I think there should be a way to change that, but I haven't been lucky enough. So I'm not going to go for theology. I don't really see us going for scholarship. We could go intrigue. We lost our stressed trait as well, so that was kind of good. I feel like we might go for either carousing. I mean, we do have this drunk man as a friend. And we're gregarious, so I could see that. We're also a game master. I feel like this might fit. I think we're actually going to just go for it. There you go. Go carousing, and we'll change this. Now, there's more events occur. The nobles react. My emperor and the lords of the realm complain. They think it most unfitting and strange that a young maid of low birth is allowed such a prominent position. She has no position. What are you talking about? There are noble lords aplenty who are much more well prepared and competent to lead your armies. Some of them are asking if you're doing this deliberately to insult them. I find this annoying because I didn't do anything. She's literally not a commander. She's just at my court. There's also the issue of claiming to be personally sent by God. It sounds rather heretical. Let them moan, I am emperor. I agree, but this woman is popular among the common folk. Very well, we shall put a trial for heresy. I think we're going to start off with this. This seems to be the diplomatic approach, and yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But I just want to mention for the record, she's not a commander. She has no whatever. But I think what could be happening at the end of this chain, we might change our laws to either allow for women marshals or not. I think this is really going to be decided by Jeanne here. If she's somehow convincing us, then we will change the laws accordingly as well. And she'll probably be our marshal. Jeanne and the Emperor. One evening at court, Jeanne approaches you and asks to speak with you in private. You agree. Okay, thanks. And both of you sit down for a talk in your chambers. Jeanne speaks to you of her visions of Christ and her quest to save the country from the enemy. She speaks with passion, her simple honesty and forceful zeal both coming across as she looks you in the eyes. She declares her fierce loyalty and love for you as the chosen emperor. You're quite impressed by her passion, intelligence, and sincerity. Now, I think this does play into us a little bit, even though we might not believe the religious nonsense. We are proud. Us, her telling us we are the chosen emperor, I think this is kind of the right thing to say. So, yeah, thank you for coming. My dearest Jane, you are truly sent by the Lord. We both know you are a power-hungry imposter. Now, we could become zealous. I see. Okay, here's the thing. We've always been cynical, but here's how I see this. But we also don't want to bring death. Here's what I see. I think we are being sent. Like, we don't really care about the clergy and religion that much, but we're so proud that, when we're being told, you are the one chosen by God, I think this is what we believe in. I think we believe just in ourselves, not necessarily in anyone else, but that we have been chosen. I think we can believe that. I think I'm gonna go with this. I wanna see us be a zealot, maybe. But as I said, this has not necessarily anything to do with religion in that sense. It's more that we see it ourselves as sort of a chosen person. So yeah, zeal. Jeanne looks at you with tears of joyous fervor in her eyes. My lord, you are the highest and also the wisest man in the realm. Yeah, see, this is why we did this. These words. God shall guide you, whatever, and the people shall be saved. With the sword of righteousness in my hand, guided by your wisdom and whatever, we will be victorious. Yeah, so it shall be. That is true. I think we're almost our own god, in a sense, if you could say that. Now, yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. We'll see what happens next. I'm curious to see. Also, why? Oh, we have another disease again. Smallpox. That's annoying. That's very frustrating. But oh well. Someone has arrived at our court. It's good for him. We still have realm peace enforced. And yeah, I think she has convinced us. And so we are going to go with this. Women are able to serve in almost all roles on the ruler's council, including that of marshal. And there's also more widespread acceptance of women leading armies in the field. This requires them to have martial training and is currently restricted to women who already hold titles and those who are relatives of the ruler. All women who hold landed title. Yeah, we'll go for this. And I would like to make that woman my marshal if possible. Jeanne and the common folk. The entire country is boiling with rumors and gossip of Jeanne, the humble country girl who rose to become a trusted servant of the emperor. She still doesn't actually have a title. Oh, she's a commander now. Okay, never mind. Okay, hope of defeating the realm's enemies is blossoming, and peasants everywhere are celebrating this fantastic tale of a virgin savior from the humblest ranks of society. Now, we also got to remember, in the history here, our rule has been plagued by the Black Death, the worst, disease that has ever come. And I think this is what we see ourselves. We are the protector of the realm and our people. We have opened our gates. We have personally survived the plague to fight these diseases, maybe this is how we can see ourselves, right? We see ourselves as the savior of our people and perhaps the world. And, this woman is, she's saying this. We already have this high opinion of ourselves, and she's just coming in and, well, saying all the right things. And the people, the common folk, love us as well. And I feel like this is kind of why we like her so much. Yeah, she is truly a legend in her own time. The entire realm is gripped by religious fervor and unquestioning belief in the ruler's divine mandate. That is perfect. That is ideal. Yeah, and it's giving hope to the people, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to just drive the story this way. And let me see, do we have come to a conclusion yet? We have not. Well, we should. Who are we waiting on? There we go. The Lords of Francia has approved. Very good, of course they have. And let me appoint Jeanne as commander. There you go. Yes. Jeanne d'Arc, I guess. And we want her to organize the army, I think. Very, very nice. Yeah, I don't want to destroy her. Sorry. Now, we can invite her to carousing, which I think she might agree to, maybe not. A warden honorary title. Yes, I know exactly what title I want her. There's no champion title, unfortunately. You can be a commander. You're still good. There's High Almoner, Duchess, Gunthrid of the House Ventalen. I think I'm gonna take that away from you. No, that's not the one. Not Master of Hunt. Take High Almoner away and give that to Jeanne. There you go. Okay, perfect. And yeah, we've changed our laws accordingly. We still have realm peace for 14 months. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, we could actually go here for our daughter-in-law's claim. That's interesting. That we could truly do. Still, I don't know if we really want to go to war. I don't think we've been changed like that much. Unfortunately, I cannot join you for merrymaking at this time. Ah. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see if our wife wants to come. Invite our wife, maybe our son, and maybe one of our friends. Joffrey. Yeah, you're the drunkard anyway. The other one can come as well. That's fine. And actually, you know what? Maybe my brother. I cannot invite any more people. Apparently, I cannot. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine then. Okay. You're not too interested. Yeah, the bishop. I think he likes this so far. Our wife is coming. Very nice. And of course our son. Yeah, he's a little of a fun dude. Sure. I wonder if my daughter-in-law would like to come as well. Sure, bring your daughter-in-law, why not? And then... yeah, my brother can't. Might be too far away. Ah, she's coming as well. Okay, so my son, my wife, my son and his wife, and my friend who does not have a wife. Maybe maybe he should have a wife. You know what? I'll give you a wife. There you go. Arrange a marriage for you, and that does not work because, yeah, no children. I don't actually have a maid. Let me see if I can find a maid for you. Present a debutante. There you go. My heart is excellent. Oh wow, she is excellent. Well, that's good for our friend. There you go. You want to marry, right? Enjoy. What? You're not at war with me. What are you talking about? Arrange a marriage. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess I can't help you then. Jeanne requests an audience. She has come before you asking to speak to you at the council. She says that the military establishment seems trapped in old doctrines and that the commanders should benefit from more offensive thinking, as well as more religious schooling, of course. There is grumbling from some of the assembled nobles at her speech. Thank you, that's a good idea. Many of the lords will be angry. When I need your advice, I'll ask for it. I've had enough of this nonsense. Okay, I think this is a good idea. Sure. Yeah. I mean, she is our marshal after all, so she does have the power, and she is the one to organize the army. So I think this is a good idea. Yeah. Someone died. No. Tradition faction is unhappy. Well, we are apparently starting our small little feast. And the King of Castile is doing some stuff. We unfortunately cannot really go for an alliance with him. I would have loved that. Ooh, it's great to spend time carousing and frolicking in good company. You feel great, absolutely great. That means the time has come to bring out the old board game. Game board. Play for money or honor? Do I want to play for money with my son? I think honor is fine. Sure. And we actually lost. Ooh, our son seems to be capable. Surprising. I would not have thought he had it in him. Anyway, Duke David, the heir of Switzerland, has spoken for us. The glory faction's relations approved. Very good. The peasants of Paris are quite far apart and spread out, and we can improve the prosperity. Yes, everything to improve the prosperity. I mean, we're already prospering here, but that can only be improved. Okay, reveling and carousing is over, but we are a carouser gaining extra diplomacy. Awesome. And when is this going to go away? We still have a minor depopulation, unfortunately. Now, Jeanne entered church. Your court chaplain Geoffrey approaches you one morning for candid conversation. My lord, there is much displeasure among the clergy at the elevation of this young woman, Jeanne. The things she says are considered heretical by some in the Holy Church, and others, frankly, see their positions threatened by one of such low birth and meager schooling gaining so much prestige. I would advise you to consider whether it is worth protecting this young lass at so great a potential cost. Now, we got to remember that there were we had this thing where priests were pestering us, right? And we asked for help. We asked our friend, the bishop, Geoffrey, for help. And he did not. He did not help us, if you remember that. So I don't think we're necessarily going to listen to him on this one. So we're not going to imprison her for sure. And now we're going to check the other two options. Please remind these clergymen who's emperor. Many members of the realm's clergy will be angry, or she's merely a tool. The church has nothing to fear. I don't know. You know what? No, I think we're going to go with this, actually. I'm thinking about this. This is the diplomatic approach, but at this point, I think we're going in this direction. Because we still dislike the clergy. They've been annoying us. We see ourselves as the chosen, and they should be reminded who the emperor is. I mean, who is bowing to the emperor? The Pope himself. God's avatar on earth, who, by the way, is a pretty wicked man, right? And this just shows the debauchery of the clergy, so I think they should maybe shut up. I feel like that will be a great thing for them to do. Yeah. Okay. So that's nice. Sardinia lost... Ooh. You lost Corsica. And you also lost Salerno. Okay, that's an interesting development. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's just something I've just noticed anyway. Okay, our brother is secluding himself somewhere. And what are you guys doing? Defending against holy wars. Okay. And wow, this is not going well. You are just falling apart. This is terrible. How many men do you have, actually? 4,000. That's not too bad. I mean, Jerusalem is not really... Oh, Jerusalem is back in Shia hands. Wow, this is truly changing hands so often. This is fun. This is actually fun, in my opinion. and Jahan is independent. As oh, actually, no, they're still part of this Jahan theocracy. Sultan, Catholic. It's weird. It's weird, man. Yeah, I will not join your whatever it is that you do, and we'll let this be for now. And our wife is pregnant. Prince of Hungary, perfect. Maybe another daughter. Daughter is something we've been wanting for a while, haven't gotten yet, so maybe now is the time. But actually not now, maybe next time, because I will end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.